trying to brainwash me. Prison would be better than this.
Come here. I can't live like this, Mary. Let's get out of here. Move someplace else.
Oh, baby, you just have to give me a little more time. Figure things out. Oh, God. Something's coming. Get down.
People ask if I have any regrets about what happened with Billy. I ruined my life. I destroyed my family. But really, I feel lucky. Not everyone gets to have a once-in-a-lifetime kind of love. I've been having the strangest feeling. Call it a hunch or intuition. Something in my life is going to change. I know there's a better plan for me. God wants me to be happy.
Mary! Come here!
Coming!
Where you been? I can't find my keys.
They're on the dresser.
All right, take Jackie. Get these kids to bed. All right, Mary. Good.
Oh, sweetie. Come on, Nikki. Up you go. Pajama time. Let's go.
Look, Mom, it's a full moon.
Really? Should we go see?
Yeah.
Nikki, come on. Let's go.
Isn't that cool? Whoa. That is so neat.
It looks like a painting.
Yeah.
All right, 10 o'clock, time for bed. Let's go. Come on.
All right, come on, kids. Let's go.
Kiss Mary Claire.
Don't work too hard.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
I'm gonna be back till late in the day tomorrow. Okay.
Plans after work?
With my marriage coming apart, I took more and more comfort in my work. I had been teaching for almost 8 years, and my students were my deliverance.
Robert Henri was a painter at the turn of the century who believed that the arts were invented to teach us about life. Remember when we talked about Michelangelo? He believed that the human body was the physical manifestation of one's soul. And that's what he tried to capture in his work. So as you guys draw Dana here, I want you to really look at her and try to find her spirit. Let your drawing express who she really is.
I can tell you she really is. She's a dork.
Billy, you're the dork.
Come on, guys, concentrate.
I had noticed Billy Fulau back in my second grade class when he was just 7. He was always different, a bright, creative boy. But I was only now getting to know him.
Wow. Billy, this is really good. Really.
Okay, guys. It's great work. See you tomorrow.
Yo, Letourneau is hot. I walked by her class the other day. She was bent over and... Whew.
Buddha likes her. Don't you, Buddha?
Mary, have you seen these?
God, he's been in such a bad mood lately. His girlfriend probably broke up with him. I wish he would just give me a divorce.
I can't believe this.
I gotta go.
Frickin' bills. Credit card, department store. St. Philomena's tuition went up.
I'm not taking the kids out of Catholic school.
We can't afford it, Mary. Just like we can't afford the clothes you buy. Just like we can't afford this house you wanted.
We're doing just fine.
You got a problem, Mary. You live in a fantasy world. You know that.
Hello. Hi, Mom. What's the matter? What do you mean?
My father's got cancer. Did you hear me?
What do you want me to do about it?
Night, guys.
Bye, Mary. See you tomorrow. Bye,
See you
Billy.
tomorrow. Billy, don't you have a curfew too?
No, my mom works nights.
It's late. Help me clean up.
Sure. Hey, birdie, birdie. Damn, Mary, I think Romeo and Juliet are dead. It's okay. We can get more birds.
It's not that. My father, he's really sick.
It's gonna be okay. All right? It's gonna be okay.
My students were always over at the house working on projects or just hanging out. So when Billy volunteered for the school paper, he quickly became a regular.
My mom's a slave driver, huh, Billy?
Yeah. I feel sorry for you. You have to live with her.
I'm the one who needs sympathy. Having to put up with the two of you.
Yeah, sure, Mom. Yeah. It's late. I'm going to bed. Night, Mom.
Night, Steven. Sleep well, sweetheart.
Night, bro.
Night.
He's a good kid.
It's hard to believe that you two are nearly the same age.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
I don't know. I've thought about it. Why?
Well, my mom says that I'm a man trapped in a kid's body. She calls me an old soul.
I can see that.
Something came to me a few days ago, all of a sudden. I think you and I... we were together in a past life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were married and had 10 kids.
10 kids?
Uh-huh.
That's ambitious. Let's see what we have here. Let's see.
No matter what I told myself, something had begun. And as the school year drew to a close, Billy began to act differently.
I hope you're studying for your finals tomorrow and not playing computer games.
I wrote something. Come take a look.
Billy, you're not supposed to say things like that to me. Get back to work.
Oh, hey. So, we still got that date in Seattle when the school year's over?
It's not a date.
Man, how am I ever gonna be good enough to get in a place like this?
You will. You're an incredibly talented artist. I've always believed in you.
So what happens when I start junior high? What am I gonna do without you?
Chase a lot of 7th grade girls, probably.
I don't care about girls my age.
Why?
Because I'm in love with someone.
Is she in love with you?
I don't know. I think so.
That kiss changed everything. Nothing would ever be the same again.
Stand you when you're like this. I'm going up.
What a jerk. Why can't you just get a divorce?
It's like we're divorced already. We just live in the same house. I'm exhausted. Let's just get some sleep.
Can I kiss you again?
Good evening, ma'am. Is everything all right?
Yeah, is there a problem?
Routine safety check. Is there anybody else in the vehicle with you? Ma'am, is there anybody else in the vehicle with you? Why don't you step out of the vehicle for me? You in the back, step out of the vehicle!
You're really blowing this out of proportion. He's my student. His mother knows he's with me.
Is your mother at home?
No, she works nights at a pie baking place in Kent.
10-4.
Billy's mother was so used to Billy being at my house, she told the officer he could spend the night.
His mother's confirmed your story. You're free to go. Have a good evening.
I'm sure she had no idea she saved my job. It was after 2 a.m. when we got home. Steve was at work, and the kids asleep. I'm a little scared, but I know this beautiful soul was brought into my life for a reason. It's not a convenient time for this to happen, but we don't get to choose. God does. That summer, Billy and I were inseparable. He even came along when we went to Alaska to visit Steve's family. Steve didn't seem to notice what was going on. Billy was 13. I mean, why should he have thought anything?
Hey, it's already 11. Why don't you guys call it a night?
We have to finish Billy's portfolio.
Keep it down. I get up early.
I have something for you.
Yeah? You better keep that something to yourself.
How long do I have to wait?
Till I'm free.
Hey. You backing up?
Sure. eyes are your drawings. Your heart is the rhythm. Your blood is the melody.
I like being your muse.
Oh, yeah? Will you marry me?
Come here. If you make love like this to anyone else, I'll kill you.
All right, everyone, take your seats. We're gonna get started. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the new school year. I'm Mrs. Letourneau, but most of my students call me Mary. Remember the promise we first saw in each other's eyes? He blows my mind. He dominates me in the most masculine way any man would. This love is more than just how our flesh looks or our age.
What's going on with you and Billy? Doing that, punk?
Stop it.
Tell me!
Stop it!
Doing
Please!
him in our bed, aren't you? Get your hands off me.
Please stop it, Steve. Just stop it. Please get out. Please.
Hands off me.
Trying to teach them. We'll talk about it
Fine.
later.
Yeah, we'll talk later. Did you sleep with my wife? Don't lie to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm warning you. You try and see her again, first I'm telling your mother, and then I'm calling the cops. She's my wife.
Believe me, Billy didn't scare easily. But after that night, he stopped calling. I guess I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
Billy? What's going on? You haven't called me in days. I'm not gonna be just your stand-in. I need a plan. I need to know when I can see you. Hey. Remember those 10 kids? We're going to have a baby. Sex with Steve last night, just like we talked about.
Yeah. man, I can't believe you went through with it.
I had to. If he thinks it's his baby, it'll buy us more time until I can figure out what to do.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. I love this baby growing inside of me. And I love that it's a part of you. I need a life and death promise from you, Billy, that if anyone else ever asks about us, you'll deny everything. You can't even admit to a kiss.
I promise.
Hello? Hey, baby.
Things only got worse. Steve's girlfriend was pregnant, so I told him the truth about my baby, but we stayed together. He didn't want anyone to know that his wife was having someone else's kid.
No, he's been out all afternoon with Stephen and Mary Claire. They're home. I'll call you later. Okay? I love you. Bye.
Me and Mom, we kicked their butts.
That's great! You didn't even score a point.
You're so clumsy, they didn't even let you play, stupid.
Knock it off. Not in the mood.
Steve, leave them alone.
Don't tell me to leave him alone. Don't even begin to give me that compassionate little... They don't know what you did.
Don't.
Why shouldn't they know? Why shouldn't they know that while they were sleeping, the good old mommy...
Oh, Steve, please.
No, maybe it's time they knew. You've been sleeping with that 13-year-old in my house!
You're out of control!
No, I'm out of control. You're almost carrying Billy's baby!
Get out of here, Dad! Leave her alone!
Better get rid of his kid. I promise you, you'll never see your children again.
What Steve didn't understand was that I was going to have Billy's baby, no matter what.
God, this room looks so much smaller now.
Yeah, I know.
You guys are so grown up.
I wish we were still in your class, Mary.
I know, all the 7th grade teachers are so boring.
Look, I'm gonna show you guys something. There's the head, and there are the arms.
It just looks like a blob to me.
It's my new baby. Mrs. Letourneau?
I'm a detective with the King County Police Department. Mary Catherine Letourneau, you are under arrest for investigation of the rape of a child. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can...
Word had spread through Steve's family that something was wrong in our marriage. But when his cousin's wife found out about Billy and the baby, she called the authorities.
Do you understand these rights?
We fell in love. I was tired of being alone. He was a comfort to me. He's a very special person. I was helping him.
Mrs. Letourneau, you are pregnant with a child. Is Billy Fulao the father of your baby?
I think so. I want it to be his.
You're a teacher. Children trust you. How could you have sex with one of your students and betray that trust?
I don't know why.
Mrs. Letourneau, are you having sexual relations with any of your other students?
God, no.
Are you ready to make a statement concerning your relationship with Billy?
Will I be able to teach again? What'll happen to my baby? Did you talk to Billy? Is he okay?
That boy is no longer your concern, Mrs. Letourneau. Under no circumstances are you to call or see Billy or to be in contact with him in any way whatsoever. Do you understand?
You stay here, Buddha.
I'm Detective Melee. We spoke on the phone.
I appreciate your concern, Detective, but we'd like to handle this ourselves.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
You know, Mary, in some cultures, what we're talking about here is really no big deal.
So why can't I be alone with my own children?
Because the authorities think you sexually abused Billy, and that you may do the same thing to your children.
I didn't sexually abuse anyone. Billy and I love each other. The only crime I've really committed here is being unfaithful to my husband.
Mary, here in Washington, if you've had sex with a minor, consensual or not, you're guilty of the crime of rape. As your attorney, I strongly recommend against pleading not guilty. Your family, the boy's family, all the teachers at school, they can all be called in to testify. I don't think you want that.
So what happens if I plead guilty?
Well, we would ask the judge for treatment instead of a prison sentence.
Treatment? For what?
For sex offenders.
You guys only have to stay at your cousin's for a little while, and then you'll come back home, okay? Real soon.
Why can't you come with us, Mom?
There's some things I need to take care of here first.
I can't wait for the law to bury you.
Lokelani is a very special name in our culture. It means rose of heaven.
Perfect. Then that's her name. Audrey Lokelani Fulau. I'm glad you'll be the one taking care of her.
Here's your baby, Buddha. You shouldn't have made me a grandmother so young. But I'm proud of you.
I still don't understand why you have to go to jail now that the baby's born.
Well, because I pled guilty, I just have to serve a few weeks until the sentencing. But I'm not worried. God meant for this to be. Now we're connected forever.
Left.
I pled guilty, hoping that the judge would show leniency at the sentencing. Then it could all be over, and Billy and I could be together again.
As a forensic psychologist, I examined Mary Letourneau, and I believe she should not be treated on an outpatient basis. The only wrongdoing she admits to is infidelity to her husband. She does not recognize her abuse of power as a teacher, and I believe she knowingly and willingly became pregnant by the boy. She's a sex offender who suffers from a deeply ingrained personality disorder and takes no responsibility for her actions.
Mary is not a bad person. She has been punished enough for her mistake. I do not believe what she did was a crime, and my son does not feel like he is a victim. As God has forgiven us, we should forgive Mary.
As a mental health expert, I evaluated Mary Letourneau, and I believe that she suffers from a severe bipolar disorder. Like many successful creative people who have this illness, Mary experiences a type of mania which causes her to engage in very high-risk activity. Prison is not the place for her. I recommend therapy and medication.
Mary Letourneau has lost her family, her career, her esteem. I think the threat of a long prison sentence is a powerful deterrent to her. I'm asking that you give her a chance.
Miss Letourneau sexually abused a 6th grade boy. She exploited him for her own needs, her own selfishness, her own inadequacies. And today, she still blames the victim.
Ms. Letourneau, do you have anything to say?
I was wrong. I'm sorry for what I've done. I give you my word. I will not do it again. Please, help me. Help us all.
Ms. Letourneau, the court imposes the maximum penalty of 89 months, which shall be suspended with the following conditions. You shall serve 6 months in the county corrections with a credit of 100 days served. Within 5 days of your release, you shall enroll in a sex offender treatment program and comply with all requirements. You are not to be in contact with the victim. You cannot be with your children unsupervised. Ms. Letourneau, whether you stay out of prison after that is completely in your hands.
Med time.
I'm not taking them. They make my hair fall out, and they make me forget things.
When you're out of here in a couple of weeks, you can do what you want. But until then,
You're a lucky woman. You could have had 7.5 years in prison.
Lucky? The whole world thinks I'm a child rapist. I can't be alone with my kids, and every week I have to be treated by the state of Washington for my sexual deviance. And I'm forbidden to contact Billy.
Mary! Mary, can I call you up for a date sometime? Hey, man. Girlfriend's out of jail. You gonna be getting something?
Shut up. You guys are all over the papers again. Can we see a picture of baby Audrey? I love babies. I gotta get to class.
Excuse me, I gotta go.
When was your first sexual experience, Ms. Letourneau? How many times a day do you masturbate? Were you aroused early on by deviant stimulation? Describe what you felt the first time you had intercourse with a child. You are a pedophile, Mary. A pedophile for the rest of your life. And it's time to face what you are.
I miss you too, Mary Claire. I know. Put your brother on, okay? Hi, sweetie. I know. I want you guys to come home, too. The doctor said I can't contact you guys. I can't do it. I need you to. Steve, you can't take them away from me. I'm their mother. Look at this. They're up all
over the place. I'm not taking those drugs anymore. And I'm not going back to treatment. Those therapists, they're the ones who are crazy. They're trying to brainwash me. Prison would be better than this.
What do you think?
Oh, baby, you just have to give me a little more time. Figure things out.
Let's just get out of here, move someplace else.
To finish school.
It doesn't match the hit and run, but I don't like it.
I am not going back there, and I am not going back home.
Audrey needs you.
Let's run the place.
Oh, God. Get down. Get down. I love you.
All right, stop right there.
The car's registered to Mary Kay Letourneau.
Lockdown! Hey, that means now.
Time to go.
Mary is sick. She needs help. She needs extra supervision, and she needs a different kind of treatment. What she does not need is prison, Your Honor. She's not a danger to anyone but herself.
Ms. Letourneau, this is not about flaws in the system, but about an opportunity that you've foolishly squandered. Your sentence of 7.5 years in the Washington State Correction Center has been reinstated. You're not allowed to have contact with the victim for the rest of your life.
I really don't see why this is necessary.
Standard procedure. Try and relax. There's another heartbeat here. Did you know you were pregnant?
Already? I haven't had her for a day yet.
Turning to the local scene, the next few days are going to be postcard perfect.
I wanted to show you a picture of Georgia. She's 4 months old already. I really miss her. I just keep telling myself I'll be out of here soon.
In 6 years. No. People are shocked at how long I've been here. Plus, I've got a new lawyer. And Billy's working really hard at getting me out. And then we'll all be together.
Today, we have Billy Fulau with us.
The student who was involved in a sexual relationship with teacher Mary Kay Letourneau. Letourneau is now serving a 7.5-year prison sentence. Billy has some letters that he would like to share with us. This one says, if you talk or touch another woman, you risk automatic castration. Another one says, the only kids you are having are mine. I'll give you 18 if you want, but your babies are mine. Sounds like you've got an extremely jealous woman on your hands, Billy. How does that make you feel?
Solitary?
30 days. I called Billy.
You're gonna miss all the fun.
Have a nice trip.
How you doing, Mary?
Okay. What's up?
As your attorney, I have to make you aware of something. Billy Falau and his family just filed a lawsuit against the city of Des Moines and the school district where you taught for $1 million in damages.
What? What are they accusing them of?
Not protecting Billy from you.
We had a dream, a once-upon-a-time fairy tale about two people who risked both their worlds for something far more important.
So I hear you might pose for Penthouse.
Not Penthouse. Playboy, maybe.
Yeah, but only if it's tastefully done, right?
Hey, since you're getting out in a couple of weeks, I want you to do me a favor.
Sure.
I want you to call Billy for me and tell him that I'm getting younger looking and more beautiful every day. And that I'll make him the most wonderful bride he could ever imagine.
Everyone back to their cells.